The incel leader known as Kumsarge. Kumsarge. His name is Kumsarge. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to go over some trending topics from the week, so definitely stick around and watch this one. And don't forget that this is a subliminal message to like and subscribe to my channel. Like everything, post everything, share everything. Let's start with, this is the interesting one. Critics under fire, fawning over Ezra Miller's The Flash. The review embargo hasn't even lifted for The Flash, but positive reactions to DC's summer blockbuster are already earning backlash online. After CinemaCon attendees saw an early screening of the film on Tuesday, many began tweeting out enthusiastic reviews on social media, leaving some fans peeved at their failure to mention lead actor Ezra Miller's violent outbursts over the past few years. In 2020, Miller allegedly choked a woman in an Icelandic bar. Then in 2022, the actor had a handful of incidents in Hawaii where they were arrested for disorderly conduct and second-degree assault. Miller was also accused of menacing a 12-year-old and their mother, allegedly acting inappropriately to the child. He pleads guilty in a no-jail deal. Must be nice. This was in January. Troubled actor Ezra Miller pleaded guilty Friday to a reduced charge of unlawful trespassing and was given a no-jail sentence, a $500 fine, a year of probation, and a raft of requirements including mental health treatment and a ban on alcohol and drugs. As Warner and DC struggled to strategize how to release their completed movie, Miller came out with a statement apologizing for their actions. Having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, I now understand that I'm suffering complex mental health issues and have begun ongoing treatment. Miller said in their statement to the Daily Beast, "I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. I'm committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe, and productive stage in my life." That was in August of 2022, so that was last summer. Now as the movie is gearing up for release, Miller is back in the spotlight, and so are there many controversies. Nevertheless, the studio and DC execs have had nothing but marvelous words to say about The Flash. James Gunn, the new co-CEO of DC, deemed it effing amazing. Folks like Gunn, of course, are showering praise upon The Flash because they're trying to sell a movie, but now a handful of critics at CinemaCon have shared similar opinions. I know Ezra Miller has made a lot of mistakes, but they're so good in this movie. Collider editor-in-chief Steven Weintraub shared on Twitter. We Live Entertainment Scott Menzel shared, "Ezra Miller is the heart and soul of the film. Ezra's performance carries the entire weight of the story. It's a dual performance and really showcases Ezra's incredible talent as a performer." Some social media users are fed up with the unabashed praise for The Flash, especially all the excuses made on Miller's part. A colleague once asked me if Warner was going to struggle with its Ezra Miller redemption tour for The Flash, and I said no, because there are too many people in our field who will willingly aid the propaganda for a poster quote in a goodie bag, writer Kaylee Donaldson shared. More folks fought back against the raves for Miller specifically, as seen in the tweets below. Translation: Ezra Miller abused multiple people. Don't worry about it, folks, because they're so good in The Flash. It's really bizarre that we are at a point that an Ezra Miller horror story was coming out like once a week for a good stretch there, and all it amounted to was movie insiders tweeting, "No, but The Flash is really good." Though this isn't really a situation that can be boiled down to discourse, considering the arrests and allegations made against Miller, we could surely expect to hear much more discussion about The Flash as more reviews pour in later this year. Here's the thing. I have no connection whatsoever, obviously, to any of this, but it seems like the majority of his issues were 2022, which means after the film had already wrapped. Here's what I'm going to say. Not that I condone these actions, obviously, but the movie's already been made, man. The movie's already been made. Just release it. I don't understand. Nobody's gonna go reshoot an entire film. I think this is just a dangerous precedent that we're setting. Is like, we don't, and again, I don't condone or agree with any of his actions that have been proven or alleged. I don't agree with any of it. But I also don't agree with canning or shelving a movie because of somebody's poor choices. Do I agree that we should continue to support these people and allow them to benefit and profit off of, because at the end of the day, it does feel like a lot of people benefit and profit off of even bad PR. No, he's been charged. He's been charged. Some of this stuff has been proven. I'm saying I think it's a dangerous precedent to just like can an entire film and reshoot. I would understand if it was like a minor role, because that's easy. That's one day. They reshot all of Spacing, that Wahlberg movie. Oh, they did. See, I think that's stupid. I think that's so stupid. What about Amber Heard and Aquaman 2? What actually happened to that? I was so out of touch with all that. Oh, they did replace her. They reshot the whole thing. Emilia Clarke, Khaleesi, is oh, dang. Oh, is this fake news? It says Emilia Clarke is replacing her. Is it real or not? What the hell? This is from November 2022. Oh, wait, I'm not showing you guys. No, this is all gossip. No, it's not. Nothing has been confirmed. Nothing at all. Yeah, it's bam, smack, pow. I know. That's what I saw too. I was like, wait a sec. Aquaman 2 release date. It says it's being released December of 2023. So who knows? So, but here's the that's actually fascinating though. Big difference though. Big difference, right? Is that in this case, a lot of people hate Amber Heard. A lot of people hate Amber Heard. On the contrary, a lot of people seem to have been giving Ezra Miller a lot of passes. Would reshooting create less loss? That's interesting. I feel like in the case of Aquaman, they might actually benefit from it. Do you think the Flash movie is really that good as it's being said, or is it promo? Look, Ezra Miller is really talented. You can't deny that. There's a lot of messed up talented people. I bet you it's good. Well, here's the other thing too. Somebody in chat mentioned the Gina Carano thing. That's also super interesting. She also got wrote off of The Mandalorian. That's just something you don't come back from. And it's Disney, dude. Like, I do believe people should be given second chances. Yes. If they show remorse. Some people don't care. Some people have no wish to show remorse. But I do think it's ironic that time and time again, talented white men get to have amazing redemption arcs and spin negative actions and negative publicity and be able to have a career. Like who? Okay. Off the top of my head, Sean Penn, Robert Downey Jr., Polanski, Sean Connery, Ezra Miller, now Mel Gibson. But if you get naked, both the left and the right think you're a sinner. All right, into streamer news. Bunch of creepy stalker situations happening right now involving different female streamers. Ginny was stalked for hours by a strange man in a dark hood. Check this clip out.
Look, she's there.
Oh, hell no.
I know him? No, I don't know him.
Dude, this is a straight up horror movie.
Like, what the hell is going on? Did he hide in the bush?
Yeah, he's hiding.
Did he hide in the bush?
Where is she? Where is this? Ginny was forced to get police involved to deal with stalker who they detained.
I go here. Yeah, over there. But, yeah. But he, stop following. Can you tell him,
she's in Taiwan walking across the country.
Thank you.
According to police, he's been put in a mental hospital. Let's read the article. Police called his Twitch streamer Ginny stalked by hooded man for hours while live. Hours? How did she even... Dude, how did this girl even continue streaming? I mean, I would continue streaming for my own personal safety to have it recorded, but I would not be... I don't think I would continue moving. I think I would stay in one place until I had backup. Popular Twitch streamer Ginny had to get police involved after an unidentified man appeared to be stalking her for hours while she was live streaming, causing her to fear for her safety. Wow. Ginny is currently streaming her travels in Taiwan as part of her Waddle-thon, where she aims... At least we got some humor, right? Where she aims to walk the entire country. But her plans were derailed after noticing a stranger appeared to be following her. The man was wearing all black with the hood covering their face. Despite taking various stops, the man continually reappeared near Ginny again as she traveled, at one point even hiding in a bush, before exiting to continue following her. When she gets the chance to speak to authorities, she simply asks them to tell the man to stop following her. The police also apparently asked the man to reveal his face as it was entirely covered. Dang. After this, things seemed to calm down as Ginny went to a restaurant for food, and the man has not been spotted since. Police detained him for some time to prevent him from following, but it's unknown if any further action was taken. The fact that his face was covered was giving me more anxiety, Ginny explained near the end of the stream, because face covered means he might want to do something bad and get away with it. She plans to continue her Waddle-thon stream despite the risks. She's been comforted by the support from her viewers and Taiwanese authority. That brings me to this, where a Korean blogger was harassed in India. She was stalked until the man flashed his genitals at her. He wasn't arrested until the video went viral and activists called out to the police to take action.
재민이가 아니고 아까 그 사람이네.
A thread on Twitter written by Ask Aubrey. Then we have this story. Call Mekris details dangerous stalker situation that's causing her to move. TikToker and YouTuber Call Mekris has shared she's been involved with dangerous stalkers coming to her house and they're causing her to move. She's a TikTok star, an audience of over 49 million fans that have followed her across various social media platforms, including 9 million subs on YouTube. Known for her skits and acting prowess, her videos receive millions of views within hours of uploading them. In the video titled We Need to Talk, Chris revealed that she's about to move to a new house. After explaining that the background of her videos was going to change very soon, she went into detail as to what was prompting the move. Over the past year, I've been dealing with stalkers and people that have found my house. She revealed, I've been in some pretty dangerous situations that I haven't talked about just because I've been scared to talk about it because I didn't want more happening. I feel that. Chris then revealed that people found her house and were flying drones above the property in the middle of the night on top of other things. Chris explained that she'll be quite a bit more private in the new house to prevent being in a similar situation, making it clear that she won't upload a house tour video for those curious. You wonder why I've never done house tour videos, chat. This is awful, man. This is all this week too. In the past week, all of these things have happened, chat. And these are just the ones getting attention, right? These are just the ones getting attention. These things are terrifying to deal with. I've been through it multiple times. And no, I don't talk about it. I don't talk about it. I don't go into detail because I don't like giving people ideas. All I can say is that this is really scary for anybody to deal with. This is just another reason, especially with these live streams. This is just another reason that I don't want to continue doing a whole lot more IRL streams. This stuff's scary. It's not fun to deal with. Oh, how do you deal with emotionally? You don't. You just live with it. All right, let's move on, you guys. Oh, this was funny. Twitter's going crazy over a new meme about pronatalism, aka pro-birth, which is apparently sparked by a controversial article in the Telegraph titled, Meet the Elite Couples Breeding to Save Mankind. The article itself highlights several couples from Silicon Valley who are actively trying to have as many children as possible, but it focuses mainly on Simone and Malcolm Collins, two wealthy husband and wife entrepreneurs who created the Collins Institute for the Gifted. The main goal of all this feverish baby making, according to the people behind it, is to counteract the declining global birth rate, which they see as a great risk to the future. The Collinses, along with other couples in the article, seem aware that a lot of this theory is often linked to neo-Nazi principles, particularly those of pro-nationalism, but they insist that it's not about spreading any one race of people. Instead, the goal is to create more humans on Earth, regardless of race, religion, or background, while completely ignoring the fact that many people are struggling. Social, economic situations all over this country are a freaking disaster. But hey, let's just pop some more out before we fix any problems. That said, the fact that the people leading the wave are highly successful Silicon Valley types left many people on Twitter feeling just a bit icky. Just a little icky about the whole thing. Especially when you consider this. The Collinses have 3 kids, one of whom went through genetic testing and embryo selection to ensure they wouldn't be obese or suffer from anxiety when they grow up. Soon after the article began circulating, so did the memes. But instead of featuring the couples who are actually highlighted in the piece, Twitter users began to pair together famous characters and celebs for more humorous take on it all. Meet the elite couple breeding to save mankind. Dude, they put a freaking I wonder if that was really Town and Country, if they just memed the Town and Country logo too. That would be commitment to detail right there. Meet the elite couple breeding to save mankind. Reading an article about the elite couples breeding to save mankind, and all the couples look like this. There's only one elite couple that ever should have been breeding to save mankind. We need the full picture on that. Oof, yes. Oof, yes. Love it. Grace Jones and Dolph Lundgren. The elite couple saving mankind. Ben and Jerry's. The only elite couple who could breed to save mankind. Not everyone who read the article is here to make jokes about it. In fact, a lot of people couldn't help but draw parallels between what the elite couples are trying to do in the practice of eugenics, which is a disturbing history, to say the least. Maybe it's just me, but when I see a white, apparently heterosexual couple alongside the words elite and breeding and save, I can't help think of one other word. The word is eugenics. Yep. I just don't... What? Why would you take this photo? Do they not know what they're setting themselves up for? Are they so power hungry they just don't care? Oh, that was the end of that article. Those are some great memes, though. The daughter? Oh, here. Their poor daughter. What a name to be saddled with. As she says this, her 5-month-old daughter, Titan Invictus. Oh my god. No, you can't make this up. The couple refused to give girls feminine names, citing research suggesting they'll be taken less seriously, is strapped to her chest, occasionally burbling, while Malcolm has charge of their 2 sons, Torsten, 2, and it was cut off, I couldn't read that, 2, and Octavian, 3. They live in the leaf, and that gets cropped off. Okay, look, fine. Name your kid a name that sounds gender neutral to give them a slight head start in life. But Titan Invictus! Titan Invictus! You're setting your kid up for failure at that point, man. T.I.? So be like, what you know about me? No way. No way. No way. That kid is never leaving the cult. The other kids will call her Tit. Man, that's awful. Oh, it says it right here. Titty were the first 3 letters. Oh my god, exactly. Why not Sam, Ash, many gender neutral names that exist? Exactly. This kid is gonna be a James Bond villain. Precisely. The incel community is having a nuclear meltdown because one of their leaders finally got laid. I feel a lot of mixed feelings about leaving the incel community. While it feels good to no longer be incel, I'm going to miss all the friends and connections I made. To all of you who have supported me over the years, thank you. I started a new chapter in my life, albeit late. It's honestly disgusting that you betray your community when some chick finally settles for you. As well, enjoy being a virgin for some weird cause. No one wants to be an incel. We're not Jedi. Why do you leave? Did you manage to stop being an incel? And so then, do you feel no longer being identified with so many sad, depressed men out there? Imagine if normal people are clueless and careless about being a virgin past 25, 30 years old. How is it to have now careless ex-incels? What? This is equivalent of LeBron retiring. The incel community has lost their biggest prospect. Ah! Ouch! Dang! Update. The incel civil war is beginning. Stay tuned for more updates. This is why the incel community will never start a movement and bring about change. It only takes one hoe to sacrifice herself and give some crumbs to Poonan, and the whole movement will collapse due to too many betraying. Inceldom isn't some club or movement. It's a bunch of men who are ostracized from society. Don't worry, no one will miss you, fake cell. I hope the stinky hole you got was worth it. This is like 9-year-olds. Traitor to whom? The incel leader known as Comsarge. Comsarge. His name is Comsarge. His name was Comsarge. It's a Comsarge. Has nobody realized that he is the Comsargent? Has nobody freaking realized this yet? I'm losing my mind here. This has been trending this week, and haven't seen anybody put the pieces together. Oh, my face hurts. Whew. It remains to be seen if the populist radical fringe of the incel movement will take advantage of this power vacuum. That's right. He was hiding in plain sight. For some reason, many people who are not incel go to the community to seek status. So the very people for which the community is made for are marginalized. So to avoid this, non-incels are not allowed. The woman associating with the former incel leader known as Comsarge is aware of his high rank in the incel community. Some members of the community have been issuing vague threats, implying they will be back. Tears of joy have been reported as well. One of the tastes of pie, and a man will turn his back on friends just like that. You'll be back, bruv. No coming back once you cross the bridge. You got the equivalent of a dropout having 600k in his shitcoin wallet. Get rich, get poor quick. No one competent will ever let himself be on the verge of luck. I don't know what this means. Oh my god. Whew. He already lost his ability to understand their lingo. We went off on so many tangents today. She's gonna make a knife out of steel and quench it with water. The AI took over at the end.